Happy Monday! We're back, and we're outside. Thank God. It's nice out finally. We had a great weekend, so I took Chloe off of prednisone, and 'cause she was being very aggressive and very mean, and I took her off of prednisone, and we had a great weekend, and we were very happy, and we played with our brother, and it was wonderful. And she woke up this morning and went to school, and she was happy. So hopefully this is a kickoff to a wonderful week, because we've had an awful, 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 awful 2 weeks. It's been horrible with sickness and just episodes of meltdowns and stuff. So I'm hoping this kicks it and this is over with. I'm sorry, I have sunglasses on. Backstory: I went to the eye doctor this morning and they dilated my eyes. They are still dilated. Oh God, it hurts. It hurts. I can't even see. So I have sunglasses on. I'm not being rude. So today I'm going to talk about things to not say to an autism parent. Totally needs addressed. And I know some people don't mean to say things that way or how they say it, but let me inform you. If you're not sure how to say it or you think you're going to have word vomit, it's best just to not say anything at all. Just spare us. So I'm also going to talk about my biggest pet peeves on how people, they treat her and things I've had said to us and stuff. Just don't say it. So I'll talk about that. So first things first. People thinking they know why she does something. I hate this. I don't even know why she does stuff. And I'm her mother, and I live with her. So don't assume that you know why she does something, because you're probably wrong. For instance, Chloe likes to rock back and forth. She will sit on my couch, or any couch or chair, or wherever she's at, and she will rock back and forth. And she does it because she's stimming. Stimming is when an autistic child is trying to adapt to their environment to make themselves feel good. You stim by clicking a pen. You stim by shaking your leg. Maybe when you're sitting there talking to somebody or you're waiting, or, a lot of people will tap a pencil. Those are all forms of stimming. It's just, hers is to the extreme. She will move her body. She also stims by running back and forth. For instance, I have edging out front of my house here with rocks, and she will run up and down the rocks. Or she will run up and down a straight line if there's a straight line that she sees, or tiles. She will run up and down my driveway, back and forth and back and forth, back and forth, over and over and over again. She does it because she's stimming. It makes her feel good. No, she's not doing that because she is tired. No, she's not doing that because she's, thinking like she's rocking in a chair. No, it's not why she's doing that. She's doing it because she's stimming. She's doing it because it makes herself feel good. That's probably, that's one thing that drives me nuts. People are like, I know why she's doing that. No, you don't. Yeah, no, you don't. And she also, she does this with her hands. It's constantly. She's always moving her fingers and staring at her hands. No, she's not doing sign language. Oh, look, she's doing sign language. No, she doesn't know sign language. Are you sure? Is she learning it in school? Yeah. I'm actually a mother that's involved with her child's education, and no, she's not learning sign language. So, that is not why she's doing that. She's stimming. That drives me nuts. Yeah. If you're not sure why she's doing it, ask me. I probably know, because I live with her. And then another thing is, people that get in her face and shout at her like she's deaf to try and get her to talk. Because maybe if you say it to her eyeballs, even though she's not looking at you, and say it loudly, maybe she's not going to say it. No. She would have said words probably about 4 years ago when we started speech, if that was the case. There's people been in her face for 4 years trying to get her to talk. I've had people get in her face and say, hello, Chloe, can you say hello? Really? No, she cannot say hello. And she's not going to say it if you're in her face doing it like that. I wouldn't say it. And I'm neurotypical, and I'd just not say it because you're annoying. So, no. She will not speak if you were in her face shouting words at her. It doesn't work that way. Yeah. I've had people go up to her and get in her face and say, Chloe, can you say Chloe? Can you say Chloe? Say Chloe. That is my reaction when they were doing that. And it happens all the time. More than you probably think it does. It's annoying. And don't do that to her. Please. Anybody that comes up to her, she's not going to speak to you. Okay? And if she does, it's going to be a freaking miracle. And it's probably not going to be your name or anything you're trying to get her to say. It's going to be something random like cup. I'm telling you right now. It's probably how it's going to happen. So, don't do that. And then I've had people say, oh, my kid did that. No, your kid did not do that. And if your kid did do that, it's for another reason other than why my kid is doing it. So, for instance, Chloe likes to line her toys up in her bed. She likes to line her animals up. She likes to line everything up. It's how a part of why I first knew she had autism. She would line things up. Crayons, books, toys, stuffed animals, anything. People say, well, what does she do at home? Well, she likes to line things up. Oh, my kid did that. Well, yeah, your kid probably did that for a different reason than why my kid did that. Don't say that to an autism parent. My kid did that. Well, your kid's neurotypical, and my kid is not. So my kid is doing things differently than why your child is doing them. Don't say that to us. My kid did that. This is not cool. Don't say it. I've had people say, oh, well, my kid rocked back and forth. And my kid would run up and down the yard like that. No, my kid's stimming because she's uncomfortable right now. And this makes her happy. And she adapts to the world around her like this. That is why she's doing it. Your kid's not stimming. Your kid's probably doing it for another reason. And your kid's not stimming. I'm just saying. Then Chloe likes to do what we call crashing. And Tara actually, her old BSC, shout out Tara, she gave her this little vocab word of crashing. Chloe likes to run towards my couch and slam herself into it. I made her, they call them crash pads. They sell them for kids with autism or any child with a special needs sensory disorder. So what I did was I got a duvet cover and I shoved all of her old stuffed animals in it, so it was really soft. She would run and just slam herself into it. That gives her super sensory input, a ton of it. It is her body feeling the force of crashing into something. It makes her feel her surroundings when she does that. That is why Chloe likes to swim. She's weightless in a pool. It's so much sensory input for her that she's actually like a different child in a pool. Weighted blankets. When you get a weighted blanket, it's heavy, it pushes against your skin, it makes her feel grounded. That is why she crashes. Oh, my kid would run and slam up against furniture. Not the reason why my kid's doing that. It's not why. And then another thing is her eating. Chloe will only eat specific foods. It's a sensory thing. Her food has to be extra super crispy, which means every single day since she has gone to school, I have got up in the morning and I have cooked her chicken nuggets every day. Every single day that she has gone to school for the past 2 years now, I have got up every single morning and made her chicken nuggets. There has not been a day. She eats chicken nuggets every day for school, every day for lunch, every day for dinner. And either like french fries or tater tots. Every morning she eats hash browns. Why? They're crispy. Waffles. I have to burn her waffles or she will not eat them. I've made her French toast sticks. She will eat those occasionally, not all the time. Then she loves potato chips, crackers, anything crunchy. She will eat muffins. She has dabbled in ice cream. She's starting to expand her palette, which we're super excited about and they're working on this with her in OT at school. It's rough, her only eating specific foods, because if I don't have that, I'm screwed. She will not eat. So, thing not to say, well, she doesn't eat it, then she starves. No. No. You can make your kid a hot dog, a hamburger, peanut butter jelly, some cereal, a French toast, something like that. Your kid will eat it. My kid will not. My kid will literally starve herself. She will sit there and throw herself into a meltdown because physically her body cannot eat it. She cannot eat this. She'll starve herself. In her brain and in her mind, physically, she cannot eat it. So for someone to sit there and say, well, if she doesn't eat it, then she'll starve, then she'll just, whatever. She'll eat when she's hungry. I've gotten that a lot. She'll eat it if she's hungry. No, she won't. No, the heck she won't. And Chloe used to eat all kinds of different foods. And for some reason, her palate completely changed when she got a certain age, and she completely stopped eating all this stuff. So we're trying to get her back to where she was. She used to eat mashed potatoes and all kinds of stuff like that. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and her sensory disorder just got so bad, she quit. She quit eating all this stuff. What else? Oh. Another thing is, Chloe doesn't look at people. She's autistic. It physically hurts her to look at somebody in the eyeballs. You think about it. When you look at somebody in the face using your eyes, it's very personal. And it is on a different level of trust and things like that when you look at somebody in their eyeballs to talk to them. You think about when you get nervous or you're unsure about something, you tend to look down or you look off or whatever. Chloe does it all the time. She will not look at you in the face. I've had people go up to her and literally get in her face and say, look at me. I hate that. That makes me want to go through, the roof. She's not going to look at you because it physically hurts her body to look at you. And if you are in her face and in her space, number one, to begin with, that's really going to throw her off. And then that you want her to look you in the eyeballs, that's not going to happen. That's not cool. Wait for her to look at you. She will look at people. Depends on who you are. She'll look at me. Not always the case. I wasn't always that way. She's come a long way with that. But she will look at me. She'll look at her dad. She'll look at her brother. She'll look at her grandmother. She'll look at her teachers at school. Certain people she will look in the eyeballs. She will look you in the face. Certain other people she will not. I just don't think she's comfortable, one, with that person, or two, she just doesn't want to look at you. She's entitled to that. She's a human being. So don't get in her face and tell her, look at me. She's not going to. It physically hurts her body to look at you. What else? I know this is going to be a whole other video because there's a lot for me to talk about this. But her potty training. She is not potty trained. She will be 7 in July. Physically, her body cannot hold herself. We're in pull-up still. This happens. She's autistic. This is very common. I know 14, 15, 16-year-old children with autism who are not potty trained yet. That's how the cookie crumbles. Do I wish she was potty trained? Yes. Is she? No. You sitting there telling me she needs potty trained is not going to make her get potty trained. Because guess what? Physically, her body cannot do it. It's just how it works. She has a sensory processing disorder. She cannot tell me when she has to go to the bathroom because she cannot speak. So, somebody's saying, well, she needs potty trained. Or when she gets annoyed when I'm changing her and somebody's at our house, or if we're out if she was potty trained, she wouldn't have that problem. Maybe she wouldn't be screaming. yeah, that's not going to make her get potty trained, so don't say that to us. Because it's just going to make us mad, and it's going to make her mad. So, those are some little tidbits on what not to say to an autism parent. And there's more. Trust me, there's more, but I don't have enough space in this video to say them. So maybe I will have an... Oh, wait, one more thing. I really have to address this. When we were at the store, and people see her not talking and acting like she has autism, because she does. Well, she shouldn't be acting like that. She's an older... Chloe looks older than what she is. She's very tall. People think she's older than what she is. And when she's standing there, you know, going ba 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 ba, because that's how she talks. Ba ba ba, or ooh. She plays with the tone of her voice, the flexion of her voice. So, I had this one lady one time at Walmart. Threw me through the roof, man. We were standing there, I was getting cucumbers, and Chloe was chewing on the buggy. I did not see her because I was turned around getting cucumbers. I hear a lady go, "Oh, honey, don't do that." And I turn around, and this lady has her hands on my child, pushing her mouth off the buggy. And Chloe looked at her like, "Excuse me?" There's a lot of attitude in that little body. And I said, "Honey, don't do that." I said, "Don't do that, bug." And this lady goes, "Well, she looks old enough to know better." And I said, "She's autistic. She doesn't know better." That drove me nuts. Don't assume that a child knows better just because they look larger. They may not. They may have something wrong with them, like Chloe's autism. So, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Tomorrow, for the video, I'm going to show you my Chloe Bible. It is everything I've kept over the years. And it is how we prepare to go into an IEP meeting. It is how I prepare to go to a psychologist. And it is everything I've ever kept. All her diagnoses and everything. So, I will show you guys that tomorrow. And I will see you guys later.